Hello, welcome to RPM News Weekly, a roundup of important automotive news that goes behind the headlines. Formula E wraps up its 2017 race season this weekend in Montreal, Canada, with the Renault team holding a dominating 65-point lead in the competition. 10 teams, 20 drivers have been battling it out across the globe in the sport's 12-race third season that commenced last October in Hong Kong. RPM News Weekly was on hand last week for all the excitement and energy these all-electric supercars brought to the streets of Red Hook in Brooklyn, New York, with the city's first ever Formula E races. Having transformed several blocks of a gritty industrial neighborhood on Brooklyn's waterfront that faces the Statue of Liberty into a 1.2-mile racecourse, Formula E is destined to leave its mark, not only in New York, but around the world. The idea of all-electric racing is still new and building an audience. There's something to be said, too, about who's been attracted to participate, with teams from Audi Sport, Panasonic Jaguar Racing, Virgin Racing, Venturi, and others that are sponsored by some of the most invested names in electric vehicle development. It's clear that there's a message about sustainability to be found in the not-so-typical high-pitched whirring of the powerful electric motors motivating these vehicles. Described by Formula-e CEO Alejandro Agag as the noise of the future, the sound of the motors as the cars whiz down the track at speeds up to 140 miles per hour speaks to a new era of racing. A Formula E race is as much spectacle as it is entertainment. Out on the grid before the race, there's a rarefied mix of anticipation and awe, tension and intensity, where color and charisma collide. But once the race is underway, the energy is pure adrenaline. Much of the excitement gets focused in the tight turns, where a driver's skill and determination create opportunities for advancing in the pack. It's also where contact often happens. In New York, Virgin Racing driver Sam Bird put on a supercharged performance, winning first-place trophies in both Saturday and Sunday races.
The first thing to say is congratulations to everybody involved for putting this event on. I can imagine how difficult it was to pull this off. But we're here, we've got another race tomorrow, and it's been an amazing week so far. I've never visited New York, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. Today's made it a lot better. Once I got past, I think we had really good speed actually today for the energy that we were using. We've learned a lot from Berlin. Berlin was a real turning point. It might not have looked like it on paper, but we learned an awful lot, and I think we've demonstrated that this weekend.
The season finale in Montreal this weekend features races Saturday and Sunday on one of the E-Prix's longest tracks. To take a simulated ride around the track, go to FIAFormula-e.com. Meanwhile, here are more highlights from Formula E, New York City.
Hello, this is Rich Tabor for RPM News Weekly here at Trackside with E-Prix in New York City. RPM has been on the scene here at #NYC E-Prix over the past couple of days. These all-electric, open-wheel Formula race cars are making their way around the track here. It's a road track carved out of the streets of Red Hook, Brooklyn. If you're not familiar with Formula E racing, it's not surprising. It's not a household word yet, but E-Prix, as it's called, utilizes super-fast, specially designed cars that are lightweight, accelerating from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, roughly about 62 miles per hour, in about 2.9 seconds, reaching a top speed of 140 miles per hour. Propelling their carbon fiber chassis around city streets faster than you or I will ever likely travel anywhere in a race car like this on city streets.
Thank you for watching. I'm your host, Rich Tabor. Tune in again next week for another edition of RPM News Weekly.